Hello friends, welcome to Tech Media. We are back. Thank you for staying with us. And in today's lesson, we are going to start a new class, which is the Excel Introduction to Data Analysis. In this lesson, we will get into Excel Introduction to Data, how to analyze data. And here we have different categories. Here we have creating tables. We will have also conditional formatting, where we will be looking at it in the few days to come. And we also have the if function. We will have the database function, and we have the charts, the sparklines, data, and also lab. And we will be starting with these creating tables. So when we want to make sure that this table has a well defined headers. For example, our header now, it has the employee ID, the last name, the first name, the department, the email, the phone number, the location, the hire date, and also the pay rate. That is how now our headers will behave like. And they are the key in analyzing our data. They represent the name, also where we have seen it, in which we want to analyze. The next thing is we need to have unique labels. When you are working on data, you should have a unique labels. For example, this employee ID is a unique label. uh, it will give us a better opportunity to kind of just filter our data down to what we are working for as well. You can see. And the next thing, we should have also complete records. So as long as our list has well-defined headers, which we have here, complete unique labels, and also complete records, meaning no blanks, then we are good to go. You can see, yes, as long as it has a completely defined header, unique labels. For example, the employee ID, the last name, these are now unique labels. You can see, which now it will help you with the sorting of it. For example, you can sort it differently. And also, when you have complete tables, you can see now we don't have any blank. You can see we do not have any blank cells. You can see it is now complete. Now this means our data is completely no blank that is being recorded. You can see the record are complete. But it has our data has a completely defined header, and also it has unique labels, and also complete records, meaning there is no blank. Then we we are good to go. You have seen that. You can also see we don't have blank cells, as we have looked at it. And now, how can we get to know if we do not have blank cells? For example, you will click on the outside cell, and you will say equal to blank cell, blank count. You can say count blank. You can see here we have the count blank. And you will click on the all high. You highlight everything that you have, all the cells that you have. You can see, you can just click on highlight everything that you have, just like that. And you just go back to your, and you just say enter. You can see now it says we have zero blank spaces or blank cell. And what if I delete that cell? It says now I have one blank cell. What if I delete another cell, that cell now, it will tell me that I have two blank cells. You can see, what if I delete that one, it will also say I have three blank cells. You can see, let me redo. Now as you have, it will indicate for you the blank cells that you have. You can see yes, that's now how you can, if you have a bigger or a larger cell or larger data, now that's how now you can ensure that you do not have blank data. You can say yes. So that is how now we get to know if we have any blank cell or not. This is now if we have blank cell in our data, what will be the impact? The impact now will is the impact now is that we will run into some problems, and one of the problems is that we will that data analysis. Our data analysis will be incorrect or incomplete because we are actually missing data. That is now the impact it will have on our data analysis. So those are some good start first steps, and some other tricks that tricky things that we need to kind of look for, especially when you are working with dates and numerical values. You want to make sure that they are formatted properly. You want to make sure that they are formatted properly so that you can see. If you take a look at our higher date here, higher date here, you can see now it is it's simply writing for us that this is date. You can see higher dates. Now you can see that they are properly formatted as date. And if you go to this location, now it is general. You can see, and also this phone extension is general. Also this will be general. Also that way, the first name general, the last name general, and the employee ID, it will be general. But the higher date and the pay rate will be different. The higher date will be date, and this pay rate, which will be in currency form. You can see that now we have currency. In the pay rate it is in currency, and this higher date it is in date. Now you need to pay attention to this formatting if it is correctly formatted. Now we will go ahead and analyze our data. Now we need to change our our data into table form. And what will we do? For example, when we want to change to data to our data into table, we will click on Control plus T. You can see if you click on Control plus T, and you must click on one of the cells in your data. Control plus T, it will that's Control plus T. Now it will take you to this platform here, where now it will tell you to create a table, and you can click on OK. And the other thing that you can do is you can go to Home tab. You will go to Home tab, and under the Home tab, the Style command group, that is the Style command group, and under the Style you will go to the Insert. You will say the format. You will go to the format. The format as table. You can see as stable, just like that. So you will go to a Home tab. Under the Home tab, the Style, you have this style here. You can see we have this style here. Under this style, you will just click on format as table, and now it will highlight for you whichever one you want to pick at. You can see if I want that one, I can just click on that one. You can see yes. So under the other one is the other step is you can go to the insert tab. You can go to the Insert tab. When you go to the Insert tab, you will go to Tables. You will go to the command group table. That is, and under the command group table, under the command group tables, it is tables. You will go to table, and that's how now you can make insert your table, just like that. For example, here under the command group of insert, you will go to the insert tab. Under this insert, we have these command group tables, you can see, and you just create your table here, and it is saying the shortcut is Control T. That is now how you can just insert your table. Inserted our table here. We can go to table design here, and we have our header here, and also we have our total row here, banded row. If you click on this first row, it will highlight for you the first row. If you click on the last row, it will highlight for you the last row, and if you click on banded row, it will band your columns. For example, if you want, we have something like known as the sort. If you go to the data tab here, we have this something like sort, filter, total row, you can see. And if you go to sort here, it's saying you can sort by let's say, for example, I want to sort department, and I want to sort out for example, the department which is here, the department. And if you want to add another one, you can add. And what do you want to sort? I want to sort first name, just like that, you can see. Under the department, I want to sort first name. So if I can click on OK. You can see now the department has been filtered. And for example, I want to click on how to sort out the date. If I click on date, you can see now date filters. If I say between, so I want to sort out the dates which are between maybe December, the 10th of December, between the date 10th of December 2001 to maybe the January, or let me say just one here, which is January 1 2005. I want to sort out these two dates here, this from 2001 to 2005. I click on like that, and it is saying we have 2 out of 37 records found. These are now the 2 people which has been hired. The Joe and Janet has been hired and in between 2001 to 2005. You can see, and these are the dates that they have been hired. And I can still select on for example 2021, how many people has been hired. It says the February, March, July they have been hired, and these are the 4. You can see 4 out of 37, and this is the February, March, July. You can see February 2 people, March 1, and July 1 person. And now that is how now we can hire. We can select. Let me say, for example, 2015, 2014, and 2013. I want all these 3 years, 13, 14, and 15. Now, how many people has been hired? You can see these are now 9 people out of 37 for these 3 consecutive years, 2013, 2014, and 2015. And these are now how they have been paid per hour. Their pay rate per hour. Number filter. Greater than 15, let me say. Yes, now you can see all these people now, 9 out of 37, they are being paid greater than 20. You can see $20. So if I go back again, I click on numbers still greater than let me say greater than 30 or 25. Now these four people are being paid hourly greater than $30, greater than $25. You can see the first one is 28 to 30, 34. You can see now this is now how you can filter your data. I will now clear on all the filters that I have made. You can see I do also have made another filter, if I'm not wrong. No, not yet. I never made another. uh, Let me, you can see now my um, my data is now up to date. And let me go back to insert data here. You can also sort out your data. And let me go to table design. We need to see something known as the total row. Now what is this total row? Total row now is going to place a row uh, at the end of our table, and each cell will provide a drop down. And on what drop down will be on that drop down there will be a list of basic functions that can use to summarize the different columns in our table. In short, now if we apply this total row, you can see now these are now drop down of this all these hourly rate. You can see now, you can see that we have this total uh, our total here, which is now the pay rate. And now you can just click on this drop down here, and you can say the average. You can count the average hourly rate, and you can also count how many they, and you can also count maximum. You can see now that 676, the minimum 2022, the sum or the standard deviation. You can see 1010.30 cents. You can see the standard deviation, which is $5.24. The variance, you can see. And now this is now how you can click on and get to this here. And let us go back again here. For example, we need to add into the hours. Let's say, for example, we need to add hours here, hours, and the gross pay. Here we need to add our gross pay. You can see, for example, need to, and here we need to increase. And these hours, for example, let's now start with 15 hours, maybe 16, and now that is now how we'll go about it. You can see we'll go back up to maybe 40. And yes, for example, after 40, what will we do? Maybe we will just repeat the number 40. Yes. And what will be our gross pay? And now our gross pay will be equal to this pay rate multiplied by the hours. And now it will automatically, if I click on enter, it will automatically do for us all there. You can see here all it will put for us all our data here. And if I go to table design and now if you click here, you can see now I can get the count, I can get the average, you can see, which is $860.11. You can see can get the count 37. You can also get the maximum. You can see this is 1470, which is this one. This one was the maximum, and I can also get the minimum 323. Can get the sum. You can see this is $31,824. That was the sum, and the standard deviation 314.94. The variance you can see 99.186. Now this is now how you could count all your data in this manner. And now you have seen all of the functions and how to create and how to sort out, how to filter our data. And now we are at our the last we are finishing our lesson for today, and we will meet again, God will. Thank you very much and have a great day.